you read the XboxCast, man.
Game Face is where we play games and is sponsored by our awesome patrons. But we're not playing games tonight. We're talking about games because that's the whole shtick of the show. That's why it's called Game Face, because we're putting on our Game Face. We're your hosts, Carl, Lee, Simone, and Paul is back for this very special episode. So, hello everyone and welcome to Game Face. We've been away a bit for some reason.
Yeah.
But I blame that on Lee. And
I blame
Paul's
COVID.
copying most of the blame.
I blame COVID.
Yeah, I was meant to jump in, but I got the COVID. Sorry.
And I was supposed to run it, and then I got
together.
the COVID.
Yeah.
So
Nice, we've all had COVID now.
yeah,
We
we're
have.
part of the COVID crew.
We are the
Yep.
COVID gang. Yeah.
Sounds excellent. So, how are you guys? Starting off with Mr. Paul. It's been a while since you've been on the podcast.
Yeah, it has been a while. Things have changed. I'm no longer in Central Hawke's Bay. I'm down south in Christchurch.
Yeah, but you're
Fantastic.
cold.
How are you enjoying
Yeah,
that?
how's the
It's-
weather?
It hasn't actually been too bad. It's yeah, it can get a bit cold. I think this morning was the first time I could see my breath in the morning. And I've been told it's going to get a lot worse, but so far I've been pretty good. It was interesting. Around Christmas, you go outside at 10:30 and it's still bright outside. You can still see the sun.
Oh,
Oh, cool.
that's amazing.
Yeah, it was really weird.
Very
So,
nice.
Paul's moved to Christchurch. What other news do we have to follow that up with? Mr. Lee?
We got COVID.
Lee got COVID.
I got
so think
COVID.
sick.
My voice has gone deep again, so that's a good bonus.
That's good. We're going to convince you to read more stuff to us with that deep
I need to
voice.
find stuff. I like the Hobbit one was very good actually, because I kind of know
Yes.
it. It's
The
when you
Hobbit
can
will be
kind of
great
picture as
too.
you're reading it.
And
although
Gary
this-
would be hanging out for it. You know that.
Yeah, so I have to do
Yes.
one without people like just do one properly, nice and clean one.
So how are you, Mr. Lee?
I'm
Apart from
all right.
Getting COVID?
All right, bit tired. I was off all week last week, and then went to work today. And by about 2:00, I was done. I was like, "No, I need to go home now. This is not funny anymore."
Yeah.
I'm tired of looking at your faces.
Yes, stop talking
Gonna
to
go
me.
home and cry on the couch.
Yes, exactly. Yes. So yeah, no, it's fine. You know, stuff. Mostly
And
stuff.
Simone.
Yeah, not bad. As you know, Kyle, you and I both took pain meds just before the show. You know, we've had so much sugar over the last 2 weeks, and none today. That both Kyle and I just had headaches for the whole
Wow.
day.
Oh, withdrawal symptoms. Nice.
Yeah. So went to Subway, got our normal sub, but then got a cookie as well, just to help us out
Just take
a
the
little
edge.
Yeah.
bit. You know, no cold turkeys here. And then we had some meds as well. So my headache's gone. So I'm actually feeling great. I'm good.
Brilliant. The
Good.
drugs worked.
Were these legal
Drugs.
megs or illegal megs? Meds. Megs.
They were legal, although they were bright red.
Oh, cool.
Bright red
Wow.
liquid.
That means
Yeah.
it must be much better. So good colour.
I
Yeah.
thought so. I thought so too. Yep. Yeah, so I'm pretty good.
How was your holiday? How was 2 weeks in Sydney?
Sydney.
Sydney?
It was well, no, okay, it wasn't quite 2 weeks in Sydney. It was a couple days in Melbourne. Great Ocean
Isn't that
Road,
where you live?
which is south. Yeah. But
Okay.
my parents were here. Down south, Great Ocean Road, back to Melbourne. Then we started a road trip to Sydney, which we did over the course of 5 days.
Cool.
It took 5 days to get to Sydney.
No.
Normally it takes 8 hours, but we took the long way and stopped along the way.
The long way is all the way to Perth and around the top.
That's right. Yeah. That's the opposite. Drive the opposite way. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, just a nice slow
The
drive.
scenic
'cause-
route. The scenic route.
Yep.
Yeah, the scenic route.
And then, yes, spent the last couple days in Sydney, yes, with terrible internet.
Oh,
Oh,
word.
bad
The
Wi-Fi.
worst internet
What, worse
ever.
than normal Wi-Fi? Because Aussie internet's not that great anyway.
My word, this was the worst internet I've ever experienced in my life, I think. And I come from Africa. That was shocking. You know 2G's on the phone? When the phone used to
No,
be
not
2G,
for like 10 years or 15 years.
Yeah.
And yeah, in order to browse the web, you'd have to go to wap.
That's right,
Like
yes.
wap.facebook or wap.
Special
Whatever.
internet.
Yeah, now this was WAP internet all over again.
Wow.
That's really special.
Very special. And in our room, there's only one place that got full signal, So every morning I'd sit there with my Coke and my iPad, desperately trying to get any signal just to read the news.
Bring back paper, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, basically. Almost went off to a newsstand to buy the newspaper.
What? To buy yesterday's news?
Then I realised there's no Twitter on the newspaper.
No, it's quite old as well, the news.
Yeah, it's all stuff that happened yesterday.
That is a first world problem. That's literally a first world problem you've described.
Yeah, I know. And I have worked hard to make my life a first world
Oh.
problem.
No, I agree clearly.
So I think I'm owed some first world moaning.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
The entitlement of millennials.
That's right. Look at him.
is that what our podcast should just be called? The entitlement of millennials.
We might get more hits because Xbox is quite niche, right? But entitlement is.
There's
well,
lots of millennials around there
Yes.
Lots of millennials hanging about.
looking entitled.
Indeed. So let's move on with actually the reason why we're here, which is to talk games. This is the last week of the April Achievement Challenge. And it has been a very odd month, as Lee put it.
It's been really hard this month.
It has
Yeah.
been such a strange month. And from games played to steps taken to us going on holiday and all sorts of fun things.
I moved house. I got COVID. That's 2 weeks out this month.
There we go. Lee moved house and got COVID. Paul ended up getting COVID.
Yep. My plan was to sit there and play games. Couldn't do that.
Yeah.
No, I was playing
When you know
FIFA.
you're sick.
I couldn't concentrate as FIFA.
Oh, man.
Wow.
When I got COVID, I just sat there trying to play Halo, and I realized my reaction speed was so slow that I was actually doing so terribly. Worse than normal.
Worse than normal. I was going to say that before. And
Definitely.
you've got a broken ankle, haven't you?
It's just a little swollen.
A little
with some,
twink. Okay.
some light bruising.
A
around
light
the
bruising.
edges.
Okay.
You know, nothing's too serious.
No.
But yeah, now I'm forced to put it up, although I have to go into the office for the rest of the week, which is going to be fun.
Just hobble a lot until people tell you to go home.
But that's a good idea. I might bring a cane. And if people come and ask me questions about printers,
You
I
can
can just
wave
use the
the
cane
cane
and
at
just
them.
whack them.
Yeah. That's it. Whack them on the fingers. That's what people do. Get off my
No.
desk.
Get off.
Get off.
my desk.
Oi.
Oi. What is it?
Okay.
So, last week of April Achievement Challenge. How are we all doing? Lee, let's kick you off.
Oh, so last week I had no internet. So that was difficult for like 3 days of no internet. Even though, you give people warning, you can bring up companies and they say, yeah, we'll get you the modem turn up, and they never do. They said it's going to run on first. I moved in on a Tuesday. I told them like a week two before that. I said I'm moving in on the Tuesday. They said, yeah, we'll give you internet on the Tuesday. They sent me an email which said the Thursday. I was like, that's not the date I said. And then on Thursday the modem was going to turn up, and it said deliver today, but it was in Auckland still, which is not here. And then it arrived on Friday, and even though it said it's due yesterday, it literally said due yesterday, will arrive today, on overnight. I'm like, how? I don't understand. Like, the words make no sense.
Well, they don't at all.
No. And then you plug it in, and then they get an email from Vodafone saying, do not unplug it because it takes a week for them to set up the modem properly to get the full speeds.
Far out.
Seriously.
So I
like,
had weird
for a
internet
week.
for like last week. I've had weird internet. It was really good, and then it'd be shit for a bit, and then it'd be really good again, and then it'd be crap. I'm like, yeah. But now it's all settled down. I get 60 meg down, 20 meg up, which is actually quite good for VDSL.
That's
You
not
said
too
this
bad at
was
all.
Vodafone.
Yeah,
VDSL.
VDSL. Fiber. There's no fiber in the house. You're like this. It's just,
Oh,
it's just on
wow.
the doorstep. And when I applied to get internet, they said, oh yeah, we'll get it in 20th of June. I was like, no, 20th of June seems quite far away. They're like, oh, that does seem far away, doesn't it? When I spoke to someone on the phone, she said, oh, that's quite far away, isn't it? I was like, yes, it's like
Wow.
2.5 months away. She said, we'll see if we can do something about it. Ring up activations, they'll be able to sort it out. I was like, okay. And they said, oh, there's nothing in the house. We have to come to the house. And because of COVID, it's like,
Oh.
right.
Far out.
So May 18th of May, I think it is. So
Oh.
it's like 3 weeks away.
Counting down the days.
Yes. But VDSL is actually fine. It works.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
it's
streaming
looking
on
pretty good.
VDSL, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Right, I'm quite impressed.
Yeah. So it's fine. It's okay. But it's been a bit of a. So that's my kind of. That was like the last week or so, and I just wasn't. And then last week I was sick.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, yes. But what I've been playing is old games actually, because of Kingsman mostly.
It's Kingsman's fault, is it?
All Kingsman's fault, yes. So I can't think the last time I talked about what game though. Do you know where we were?
Don't ask me. I've had 2 weeks of holiday and I'm suffering sugar withdrawals.
Oh, okay. I could say I'll start at the top. I started last night. I was playing Division 2.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Back
Yeah.
in good old Div 2.
Div 2 because there's about I think there's like 10 days left to do the little mini manhunt missions,
Yep.
which you haven't seen yet because you still haven't completed the game. So
Yeah, no, I have not yet.
no.
Not even close.
But they're kind of cool because you can just chill out and play them. And obviously my new TV as well. So 4K OLED Division 2, 120 hertz is quite nice. It's quite a good looking game to play.
I bet. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've just been plodding through on my own,
But
asking
give us
for
a-
help.
Give us a quick review of your TV. Which model is it? How big is it? What do you think?
It's a 55 inch. It's the LG C1. And the reviews were, don't buy the C2, it's not as good as the C1. That's what literally everyone says on the reviews. Any review you do for Xbox Series X Best TV is always the LG C1.
Yep.
Every single time. And the sale was ridiculous. It was like $2,500. It was so cheap here, really, compared to...
That's
It
amazing.
used to be like 3.5 maybe, not long ago. Yeah, so they had a bunch of them. And I went to the shop so I moved house last Tuesday. So I had to buy stuff. I think that weekend I was looking, because it's Easter weekend here. Easter weekend, Anzac weekend, all the sales run. So I went to the shop, I went, right, I need to buy a fridge freezer and a washing machine. And I went and looked at the TV first. I said to the guy, I might be buying a TV. Have you got stock? He said, we've got 9 of them. I was like, okay. So I went and spent lots of money on, and I was like, I can't spend more than what I'm spending now. It feels like too much to spend another $2,500 on TV. So I went away. And then went back again to buy a Hoover, and then looked at the TV again. I went, nope, I'm buying a Hoover. I'm buying house stuff. So I went and bought that, came back again. And then on Sunday, I was like, right, I'm going to go and buy one of those TVs. So I went in there with just literally going to buy one of those TVs. And I went, okay, so I want this TV. Have you got any in stock? He said, I've sold 2 this morning. I was like, oh, this could be an issue. And he went, oh, I've got 1 left. I was like, okay, cool. I'll have it, please.
Nice.
So, yes, it was meant to be. It was one of those kind of, okay, if they ran out, I'm not going to get it because obviously it wasn't supposed to be.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the universe had other
But the
plans.
universe, and then I went, okay, I took it home and set up. And I didn't do what you do, Carl, where you kind of put it out there and you set it all up. I unplugged it, I plugged it all in, the box and everything's all on the floor, and I just started playing Xbox. There was no tidying up. I was like, I can tidy up at some point, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to sit here and play this for a bit.
And leave the box on the floor.
The box
Don't
on the
care.
floor for a while. Don't care.
Xbox.
I will tidy it up when I want to.
Yep.
Pick your toe on the box when you get up to get a beer. Whoops, that's still there.
It's still there. It's very good. I watched James Bond last night. For Your Eyes Only. It's very good. It's actually not very good as Bond movies go, but it's very good because it's James Bond.
Is it a new one? Is it?
It's a really old one. It's 83. It's Roger Moore.
83.
I've kind of gone back because I'm a bit sick of the new Bonds. I'm really disappointed by the new Bonds. I've gone back to the ones that I like with the 70s and 80s ones.
Fair enough.
CV's awesome.
Everyone,
Just-
You can tell what decade a person is born in by asking them who their favorite James Bond is.
Yeah, and Roger Moore, yeah.
Timothy Dalton.
Says nobody.
He was in like 1 or 2 Bonds, but I actually really liked him. I
Oh,
think it was the
no.
first Bond I remember.
Oh, yeah, that's just, okay, that's a good excuse.
Pierce
Yeah.
Brosnan.
Pierce Brosnan, I don't mind Pierce, but he got better. I think
Yeah.
he started
I
off a
thought
bit
he got
rusty.
worse.
Oh, do you
No, I
think-
think his
Oh,
first one
okay.
was the best one.
Or GoldenEye.
Yeah.
GoldenEye was
Yeah.
awesome. But
That's
I feel
one
like
with
he got...
Sean Bean, right?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. The one, the
Yeah.
computer game, obviously.
Yeah, true. Yes.
That was a way better...
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Roger Moore's the best. Octopussy was always awesome. And Moonraker. Moonraker is the best James Bond ever made. Fight me.
I think people are going to fight you for that.
It's got Jaws in it. It's in the space. It's amazing.
Ticks all the boxes.
It's got odd job of his name is. All
Yeah,
sorts
odd
of
job
cool.
with the hat.
Yeah, that's right with the hat. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Moonraker's amazing. It's just ridiculous because it's so amazing. That's what's so ridiculous about it.
You're doing great. Fight. It's good for us. Last time we got, last time we talked about something we knew nothing about. We got new listeners. So.
Oh, okay, yeah. I feel like I know Bond.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And no, Daniel Craig, no. Sorry, but no.
My favorite Bond is Rowan Atkinson.
Rowan Atkinson, yes.
He was good for the one he was in, but he was good.
Yep, he was great.
He did 3 in the end.
I don't know if there was 3. There were definitely two.
David English.
Oh.
What's his name? English, isn't it?
Johnny.
Yeah,
Johnny English, just
No, no, I'm not talking about the Johnny English ones. He actually was in a spoof Bond movie.
Yeah, Johnny English. That's the spoof ones.
No, that's a separate thing. Oh, he was actually James Bond in a one-off special.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh. And no idea what it's called.
I don't remember. No, I don't. But you
Well,
can
we've got
probably
the
find
internet.
it.
We can do internet stuff here. We have
Well-
the magic of internet.
Yeah.
What's the name? Rowan
Rowan.
Atkinson. See, now spelling is a problem.
We've become the movie cast, guys, and we know.
I love it.
that's
Yeah, we're
already
just taking
taken.
over.
Yeah, we're encroaching on everyone's territory.
Oh,
right
Never
now.
Say Never Again. He was in.
Who? Rowan Atkinson.
Rowan Atkinson. Nigel Small Fawcett. So immature. I love it.
Righto.
So, back to April Achievement Challenge and the games we've played.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
That's where we
but
started.
TV's
on
amazing.
this-
That's right.
Yeah,
Sorry.
TV's amazing. Division 2 is great.
Division 2 is
I'll
all.
play it. There we go. I've
Yes.
just summed up Lee's entire Division 2 thing, haven't I?
I'm still waiting if anyone was handying as well, because Noel was saying, "Can you help me?" So yes.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Yeah. Anybody, I don't care. And George Lazenby is a bit odd, Kingsman.
But we love him all the same.
Yes, he was a Bond for like 5 minutes, and everyone hated him. And he's Australian as well.
Isn't that illegal? You can't have an Australian.
Well,
be
Pierce
James
Brosnan's
Bond.
Irish though, so
Yeah, but he's still from the
on
similar
the same land.
area, you know,
Yeah, true.
the northern hemisphere. You can't have that's like Australia going into Eurovision.
I'm just saying. Well, yeah, like Russia's in Eurovision. They're not Europe.
Soon they'll have like Brazil entering
Yeah,
Eurovision.
it's a whole thing. There's a whole thing about this. I've listened to this before on a podcast about how Eurovision is not actually about Europe. It's a whole thing.
Oh,
Yes.
what is it about?
I don't remember. Don't question me. I don't remember.
Okay.
It's because
Don't
Ukraine was in
question
it as well. Ukraine's in all sorts of different countries in it. It's more like a Commonwealth Games thing,
Oh, yeah,
but not really
Commonwealth
because
was
Russia's
singing.
in it. So that doesn't make sense. But you know, it's that sort of weirdness.
The Commonwealth, but not Commonwealth.
Yes.
So just the wealth, because there's not much in common.
Brilliant.
Have you seen the movie Eurovision
No.
with
Will Ferrell,
Will Ferrell?
No.
It's very funny.
it is so good.
I just
No, no,
It's
you
so
have
much
to watch
fun.
it. It's so
It's
good.
really, it's good fun. It's good fun. Actually, Lee, when you come over for PAX, we'll watch it with you.
okay. All right.
Yep.
Yeah,
Sounds-
we'll
Together.
tie you down and make you watch it.
Exactly. You will watch it. You'll tie my eyes open. It'll be like a Clockwork Orange sort of style.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, guys, games.
Oh, games.
Otherwise,
Yes.
we're going to be here.
It's
This
what
is
we're
what
here
we're
for.
here to talk about.
That's
games.
right.
Yes.
So I've been playing Division 2. It's okay.
It's okay. Just okay?
It's all
A
right.
little bit more than okay.
It's all right.
It's all
That's
right. Paul,
Yes.
what have you been playing, bro?
I was trying to 100% CyberPunk, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
found an annoying glitch, which means there's no way I can 100% it. And I was like, I don't want to redo absolutely everything. So I moved on from that and found someone selling the Diablo 3 Collector's Edition for $20 on Facebook.
I remember this.
So yeah.
You know that's
thought
coming to
that was
Game.
better.
You know that's coming to Game Pass, though, don't you?
I am aware of that, but I really wanted it.
It's because you bought it. I think you bought it, and then a week later it came to Game Pass. So
it's
we
not on
thank you.
Game Pass yet.
No, but it will come though. No, they
It
announced
will,
it will
yeah.
be coming. Yeah,
He's telling the future. Yeah.
Yes.
exactly. Yeah, well, that's how it works. You buy a game, then it appears on Game Pass. I've got a few of those games.
Yes. So no, I decided to see what Diablo was like on the Xbox, and it's actually really good.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't think it would be good with the
No,
console
controls.
controller, but
Yeah.
they've mapped it really well.
So
That's good to
I
know,
keep nearly
'cause
buying
I-
this game as well.
I would
Right.
recommend it.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Because it's real cheap on
Highly-
EB Games.
I haven't found it for under $80, honestly, even secondhand at EB Games.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay.
I know it seems to be one that's always horribly expensive, so
Because it's
I
good.
thought $20 was good. Yeah, it's just really good to turn your brain off. You can pump out a bunch of achievements real quick. And yeah,
Does
Nice.
it connect to your Blizzard account, your Battle.net account?
no, I never had to sign into a Battle.net account.
Ah, so you can't bring your characters across.
Nope, I had to start from scratch.
Oh, because if you could bring your characters across, that would be amazing.
I don't really think it matters too much, especially if you do the season play.
Yeah,
Because
that's
each
true.
season you start a new character anyway, so...
Yeah. So has this given you hope for Diablo 4?
Yes, it has. Yeah,
Cool.
if they bring it straight out to console and they can do the same sort of job they done with Diablo 3, I think we're looking at a good game.
Man.
That's great.
Are you excited
Yeah.
about Diablo Horizons or whatever it's called?
Not
The
at
mobile
all.
game?
But it's coming onto PC as well.
I
It's
don't
like
care.
June 2nd or something, isn't it? They announced the dates today.
Yeah. Everyone just
And
And everyone
collectively
went,
rolls their
really? You're
eyes.
still doing that? We thought you'd given up on that.
Yeah.
It's like Elder Scrolls Blades. No, not for me.
Yeah, no.
Oh, they're making a new Elder Scrolls game.
No, they
no,
have. It's called Blades.
Yeah, the
Um,
mobile
for-
one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But in the anniversary edition that dropped end of last year, they pumped a whole heap of stuff from Blades into it. So a lot of really cool armors, a lot of really cool weapons that were in Blades, and now in not Elder Scrolls Online, Skyrim.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Skyrim.
Yes, I'm still playing Skyrim.
Okay, right. Let's just mute Paul and move on because we
I can just
found out
decide. I can
why-
make him disappear. It's fine. It's all good.
Yeah. I mean, now we know why Skyrim is always.
This
in
is
the
why he's not
top.
been on the podcast, you know? This is my
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
Keeps playing the same games for like 20 years.
Hey, it was a 10-year anniversary last year.
Oh, okay.
So- yes, it was 10-year anniversary.
That's right, because
last
they
year.
charged you again for it.
Yeah. Another.
Yeah. Take my money.
Okay, I have a serious question, and I'm pretty sure I've asked this before.
Yep.
But as a fan of RPGs, I've never played an Elder Scrolls game.
Yep.
Will I enjoy it? I'll give you an example. I'm really enjoying The Witcher, and I really love Shadow of Mordor.
Yeah, the Elder Scrolls games are completely different to that.
Okay.
They are like it's got the Witcher open worldness, but I don't think it has the oomph that the Witcher has. The cities do not feel the same as the northern city. I mean, I've spent hours in that one. I can't remember the name of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as pretty like that.
Is it Nilfgaard?
No, Nilfgaard's down the south, isn't it?
Hmm.
There's a big war and a massive battle campment where Nilfgaard is building an army right down the south, I believe.
True. Okay.
It's been a while since.
I haven't
yeah.
played it for a while.
But you can pretty much be anything, do anything. But yeah, I like the fact, like my main character is high spec into crafting, enchanting. I have a two-handed sword that I can summon, and I use destruction magic. So I blast people from range with destruction, then summon a two-handed sword. I've got heavy armor, and I just charge in and wail on everyone. And it's sort of, you can just do whatever you want, build whatever style you want. Unless you want to be
Okay.
really good, and then you just do a stealth archer.
Yeah. Okay. Because one of the people in the chat was reminding me that there's an Elder Scrolls 6 coming out, and I have no
Yeah.
interest in going back and playing the old ones. I'll probably be playing the newest.
Morrowind, I like jumping into it every now and then just for the nostalgic feel, but it is a horrible game to play. It is nice in the fact that it doesn't give you an icon where you have to go and do the quest. You actually have to talk to people, work out which building to go visit the person in Brom, whatever the city is.
Yep.
You know, it's much more interactive like that, but the notes system was terrible, the map was terrible, and combat was a pain in the butt. Oblivion was really fun. I spent so many hours in that, and I've spent a lot of hours on ESO. I do recommend anyone want to do a big MMO, go ESO. It is by far the best.
Okay.
Yeah, completely blows WoW out of the water.
Emily might disagree with you.
She would be saying it is the Final Fantasy Online. Yeah.
That's the one. That's the one. Although she's playing Monster Hunter World, Monster Hunter Rise at the moment, eh?
Okay.
Yep. But Final Fantasy 14 is her jam.
Yeah, that game looks great. My word.
It is pretty.
So,
All right.
I have a question for Paul, because I haven't seen Paul
Yes.
for a while. I know you
Yep.
played CyberPunk right at the beginning, didn't you? When it first came
I
out?
did, yes.
You were very excited.
Yes.
Did you complete it a few times and do the different endings and favorite characters and stuff like that?
No, I did do a few beginnings. I much preferred the Nomad beginning.
Okay.
It just felt more drawn out sort of thing. It was, I don't know. I like the Nomad beginning anyway. But no, I basically just done the start of the beginnings to see which one I preferred, and then I've kept with the one character.
Oh, that's an interesting method.
Yeah.
So what character in Cyberpunk did you play? Like who was your main?
My main is more a hacker stealth operative sort of thing. So I can use pistols and sniper rifles, but I think I'm level 20 on hacking and cyber tech. I've got a fully kitted out cyber thing, cyber deck, and yeah, basically I can just go invisible when I start a combat, and I can waste absolutely anyone without being seen or drawing a weapon.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
That sounds like the complete opposite to my character.
Okay. It's the complete
Shock and
opposite to, yeah. My brother loaded up and decided to play a character, and because it just does the autosave, you have to reload an actual save character. When I went into it, I'm like, I don't remember having these guns. Checked it, and I'm like, I have like 2 strength. Why have I now suddenly got 10 strength and no intelligence? What the hell is happening here? And it was just horrible to play, but I got back to my old character, so yeah. I think the main reason I wanted to stay with it is because right at the start, they had a whole heap of the legendary corporate gear that you could find. I found it all in the guides that you buy, the big giant books. Yep. So I went and kitted myself out with super high-end corpo gear, and then they took all that stuff out in one of the patches.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I can't find, like I loaded into Mikey's character to help him get all the corpo gear. Couldn't find it at all. The nice manta blades, there was a legendary set of manta blades next to a cyber psychosis, and pretty much in the center of the city. You have to sneak in. He will possibly see you, but if you're quick enough, you can sneak in, find a chest around the corner, and there were some legendary manta blades with like 3 slots in them. And yeah, I found if ever I couldn't kill anyone with my cyber deck, I just pulled out the manta blades, and even getting them at level 10, by level 50, they're still the most powerful weapon you've got.
Oh wow.
But they took that out. So
That's a pity.
yeah,
So
Mikey was sad.
I played it this year because I played it for what did we play it for? What was the game?
For Parchmonk.
Oh, Parchmonk, that's right.
Archmonk.
How could I forget? Yeah.
Yeah. COVID's done a number on your brain.
Yeah, it has. Yeah. Yeah, it was cool though. I've enjoyed playing. Did you play it through? And you didn't complete any of the missions though, or complete any of the stories?
Yeah, I've only got one main story left. It popped up, if you continue with this one, that'll be the end of it. So I gave up doing that. I'm trying to get Johnny's band back together. And I'm trying to 100% every
all the areas.
mission. So yeah, basically the only one I can't do is right down the southeast waste. There was one mission from your fixer. Oh, yeah. And for some reason that mission is bugged. The person who you're meant to rescue doesn't spawn in, which means I can't complete that, so I can't complete 100% of the fixer missions.
Oh, that's frustrating.
So
it's
even the
horribly
patches
annoying
haven't fixed it? None of the patches have fixed it, new ones?
Haven't fixed it, so I think that's the one fixer I can't do. I've done pretty much every other fixer and police mission in all the sectors. I'm about 80% through buying all the cars, and I've got Johnny's mission back, and I think once I've done that, the main mission, and that's about it.
Yep. Yeah, because there's a mission of no return. We have to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's worth it. It's worth finishing it. It's cool. I like all the endings. There's like 4 or 5 different endings. They're all quite fun.
I'm looking forward to seeing that one. I want to get the one where you end up with Pan Am right at the end.
That's what I did.
Out of all of the relationships in any game, I think the one with Pan Am was the best.
Yep, I agree completely. So that was my kind of, because I played the game through, and then I just went, right, and go Pan Am, and I did the Pan Am story, and then went back and did all the rest of them as well, just to see what they were like. I heard the Rogue ones are very good as well.
Didn't quite get the Rogue one, because I done the same thing, and didn't quite get the Rogue one finished, but it's just, you're walking around and Pan Am will send you a text message, and then you just have this text conversation.
That's right. Yeah, it's very cool. Yeah. What are you two doing?
Simone is not listening to spoilers.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Well, you should have played this game in March.
Yeah.
You had a whole month to play it.
I know. But we're not in March anymore. We're in April.
Yes.
We
True.
haven't talked about April Achievement Challenge.
Yes.
No, that's true. I was just
okay.
curious
It was-
because I know
we've had
Paul was
2
really
weeks
into.
off.
I knew Paul was really into Cyberpunk when it came out. That's all. So I was kind of curious.
Yeah.
We've had 2 weeks off, so everyone's really, really excited.
That's right. And streaming's working as well, which is a miracle. So
That's
So
also
we're like
exciting.
doubly excited.
doubly excited. Yes. I'm sorry. Continue. Shall we do some achievement games then that we did?
We should. Should
Should.
we talk about how the competition's going?
Yes. Let's
Yes.
do that.
So give us an update on the competition. Well, I try to remember what games I've played.
Sure. So, funnily enough, the channel has turned into the Steps challenge. So yeah, I'll talk about the Steps first, eh?
Yep.
It was really exciting because it was really exciting until Lee got COVID.
I know. I
was-
died.
I know you, myself, and Kyle were really, really close.
Yep.
And then you just died. And then Kyle and I started walking around the entirety of Sydney every day. So
Cheating,
we've
it's called.
pulled ahead.
Yeah.
We've pulled ahead. And everyone's kind of in their own little competitions now. You've got Diabolic Jesters in a league of his own. Michael's just not that far behind him. Then you've got Kyle and myself, which are pretty close. Lee has now dropped off, and Gary could overtake you now if he wanted to.
Oh yeah. Whatever. He's a bit lazy though, Gary. So that's fine.
He is, but he's also competitive. I can tell you that.
Yep.
And then what's interesting now is we won't hear Rebecca's numbers for a while because she's on camp. So I think we can assume that she's going to rocket her way up.
She
to the
might
end
just
of the month.
sunbathe.
Say again?
She might just sunbathe.
I doubt it. I know her. She'll probably. I'm going to guess that she's going to overtake you, Lee,
Oh yeah.
for Steps.
Unfair. It's COVID. I blame COVID.
Yeah. Blame COVID.
Yeah.
Okay, so with Gamerscore now, it's frankly it's gotten uninteresting, and it's not anyone's fault. Everyone was just real excited at the beginning. Neo Master was going like a gun, and now of course everyone's kind of.
He's run out of
themselves
games.
out.
He actually said last week I ran out of games. Yeah.
He has run out of games, and because of his peak or the difference between his score and everyone else's, even those that are still scoring at the moment still looks like they're flatlining compared to
Oh, that's true.
Neo's score. So what I might do later is take out Neo's score just so that we can get another view of the
Yeah,
numbers
yeah, yeah.
and
better
we'll have
scale.
a better idea of who. Because I got like 300 points last night, and you can't even tell. So yes, so Neo Master is obviously winning, although he's slowing down. Shadow's Edge has slowed down completely as well. Oh, he won't like me saying that. Michael is catching up to Cameron, and that's exciting. So that's the only real movement we're seeing at the moment.
I've stopped.
I know you have.
I can't
know,
concentrate.
Kyle.
I couldn't concentrate for a whole 2 weeks. I could read and do gaming at the same time. I was just like, nah.
No,
Yep.
I know.
I know
I
the
know.
feeling.
I know. Kyle is at 10 completed games, and Lee, you're at 8.
What?
I know.
Oof.
Oh,
no.
I might have to do something about that. That sounds disgusting.
I have to win at least in one
One thing.
competition.
You can't get 10k in 4 days then?
Oh man.
I'll let you know though. I've so far 100%ed 2 games.
Ooh.
That's not too bad.
I actually went back and finished games that I'd started ages ago. Just did a few
Yes.
achievements here and there just to tidy up.
I did that for one of mine, yes. Red Bow, actually, because I had started that ages ago and completed that just before my mom and dad came. So I 100% did that. In fact, I think I spoke about that on the podcast before
You did, yeah.
we all got COVID, or you guys all got COVID. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else much to say about the competition. And there was one aspect of the competition where we were all against Neo Master.
We
I
destroyed
think
him.
we he was doing very well for the first week, which is probably better than anyone expected. And yeah, we have now. So he has so far achieved 150,000 gamer score in 1 month, and the month's not over yet.
I think actually he did that in
right.
like 3 weeks, didn't he? In 2 weeks.
He basically did, yeah.
Yeah.
All of our scores together, so Neo's on 150,000. All of our scores combined, we're on about 225,000.
Jeez, that's not too bad going.
That's pretty good.
Well done, team.
It's very good. So just to put it into perspective, regarding number of achievements won, NeoMaster has pinged 2,360 achievements.
Far out.
And the only person that comes second to him is Shadowless Edge, Cameron, at 1,080.
And
Wow,
that's just
okay.
for the month.
That's just for the month.
Just for the month, yeah.
I think that's my achievements in total.
Well, you only just hit 100k like 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
didn't you? So
Yeah.
You did, yeah. And so did you, Lee. Not,
yeah, only
Not
a
too
couple
long
weeks
ago.
before that. Yeah.
yeah.
Man.
So yeah, good job, guys.
So Paul, this is what's happened to our podcast now. We have achievement hunters.
Wow.
Yeah, it's changed the game completely.
Yeah. Because I think we used to get like 20k for a month and go, that was amazing, and now
Yeah,
Yeah.
look at us go.
yeah.
And what is Lee sitting on this month so far?
I got 30k in the first.
With
That was in the
COVID.
first like 8 days, wasn't it? It was something ridiculous. It was insane.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Good job. Good effort.
It is good. Good. Yeah,
I could have got way more, but I just broke.
I just don't care. I got to a point where it's just enough stupid games. I just want to play something with a story and graphics.
So yeah, nothing much to say about that. I think the Steps Challenge has gone really well, and everyone was really excited about it
What sort
Next
of
year-
totals are people getting so far?
so far.
Like, I don't know how much I've got as a total for my 26 days.
Oh yeah, no worries. Let me bring up my spreadsheet. Bum, bum, bum.
Was it 10,000 a
Amongst
day?
yourselves.
So hopefully 26,000. Everyone's at 26,000, then everyone's done well, haven't they? Is that the...
Yeah, then they've reached their daily limit
daily
or
limit,
daily
yeah.
goal of whatever tells us we need 10,000 steps a day.
Your heart points?
Heart
Okay.
points.
Lee, here we go. You've done 185,000 steps this month.
What? Okay, so what should it be? 185,000. So I should need 260, didn't I? I need 260,000, is that right? To 10,000 a day? 26
Yeah.
times 10,000, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't have today's numbers. So take this from the.
Oh, I
25th.
haven't done much today. Yeah. Oh, so 25,000, okay, yeah.
Yeah, 25. 20, not 25,000.
25, 250,000.
Yeah.
Man, maths.
Yeah. So yeah, good job. I think next year we're going to carry on doing the steps thing because that's worked really well. I might find a way to let people input their own numbers so that that channel doesn't just get full of screenshots. And next year I'm going to give people more of a warning because I thought about it too late this time. We're going to combine the ranks of the step challenge with the ranks of the gamer score challenge. We're going to put them together and see who the overall winner is. I can tell you who the overall winner is next week if you like, although it's an unofficial winner because I didn't let everyone know I was doing this.
I think
But,
it's official. No, it's official. If you make it official, it's official.
Yeah, you just need to put the stamp on it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Is it official now?
Yep.
No, I'm the boss.
Okay. Boss says no.
Wait a minute, I'll
boss
put it
says
in OneNote.
no.
Wait, I'll just update OneNote and then it's official.
But unofficially, it looks like Michael KV is the overall winner of April Achievement Challenge.
That's impressive.
It is. So that's because he's coming third on the Gamer Score Challenge and he's coming second on the Steps Challenge. So overall, together, those two, he's number one.
Ah, good job.
Well done, Michael. I think he's in chat as well.
Yeah, he
Yes,
is.
he is.
He is. Are you proud of yourself?
Yeah, you should be. Good job. And next week, this time, we'll be doing a wrap up with the official winners and
Yep.
all the cool stats that we would have pulled out from it, or Simone would have pulled out for it.
Yeah.
So, I got a question.
Right.
Have you guys actually been playing any games
Yes.
for the last 2 weeks? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I played some. Some I wish I wouldn't have played if it wasn't for April. Some I wish I could erase from my memory. But man, so I played that Dark Grim Meropolis game that you said you're talking about with the robot and everything's in black and white.
God. Did you feel like shooting yourself in the face after a while?
Oh, it was so bad. It was terrible.
How much complaining was going on, Simone?
He went through that one pretty quickly, actually. I
You
said,
have
"Isn't
to."
this the game that Lee said don't play? And Carl's like, yeah, I don't think it's going to be that bad. I don't know what it's called.
And then we just went through it with the guide as quickly as possible.
That's what you
next?
gotta do.
Do this. Oh man, so bad.
I don't even know really what was happening.
Yeah,
He was a robot detective, yeah?
yeah, robot detective. And then there's this religion where you want to get the janitor to be a sweeper for the religion, and so you give him a book. I think at one point in the game.
Oh, and then there's a computer.
Yeah, you talk to the computer,
Yeah.
and then you at some point I think your parents tell you how disappointed they are in you. Or is that a different game?
I think
be
that's
reality.
I think their brain. That's what
It
your brain
sounds
was
like real
telling you. as you were playing this game, my parents were really disappointed at this moment. If they
Yeah,
knew what I was
man.
doing in my life.
Is the game called Projection?
I'm glad you played that and went through the same hell as me. That's good. I like it.
Yeah, so pain bonding experiences.
It's nice. I like it. Because actually, Kingsman said to me, it's worth a lot of points, but it's the worst game I've ever played in my life. I was like, oh, okay. How bad can it be?
No,
I was like, oh, yeah, I think Carl should play this too.
I've played one that's worse than this game.
What?
It is called Doug Hates His Job.
Oh, yeah, he was complaining about this one a lot.
Oh my word. This game is up there with One Leaves. I think for
Wow.
April, this wins the One Leaves Award.
Oh, the One Leaves Award. That's actually a really good idea. I like it. I like the One Leaves Award.
It is so bad. You think it's just a game about someone who hates their job, but the game then changes to a street brawler. You know, you walk from right to left and you punch people.
Double Dragon.
Yeah, like that. And then you have to answer people's questions in the office that make no sense. Then it turns into like a FPS first-person shooter with the worst aiming in history. And you have to empty your clip before you can reload your gun in that level.
Oh, yeah.
It never ever explains the controls to you. And then the best thing about it is that the boss fights, they don't actually have to hit you to knock you onto the ground. They just have to kind of make the motion of hitting you and you fall onto the ground. But they're always bigger than you, so their range is a lot closer than you can get. So they don't even have to touch you, and they knock you back onto the ground, and then they punch you, and once you fall over, you can't get back up because the boss person who's fighting you just keeps punching the air where your head would be, and so you just keep falling down before the animation completes for standing up.
Is this a case of Get Good? Or was that actually...
No, it is.
No.
Like, none of the levels ever explain what the controls are, and the controls keep changing because the genre of the game tries to be all wacky and cool and change. So
Yep.
one level you're punching grannies in the face, then the next level you're having to jump over eagles and snakes, and it becomes complete platformer. And then the next level you're doing a first-person shooter fighting printers. Oh my word! It is the
Some of
game that
what
made me
you're
regret
saying-
this the most.
Some of what you're saying does feel familiar without having played the game, but I understand your pain.
Was he sharing quite a lot at the time?
I think
Oh,
I was
no.
ranting.
He was pretty angry. It took him several nights to finish it, and
Oh, that's even
he
worse.
sprinkled a game in between because he had gotten so frustrated with it, and then came back to it to finish it. I actually didn't expect him to finish it at all. He was so annoyed, but he got there in the end.
Well done, Kyle.
And in the one level, you have your fists and people have guns.
Is he still going about the game?
My word, I've never felt more injustice playing any game than this game. Because at no point does it tell you how to play it. It doesn't say, press A to kick, press B to punch. It's just like, now you're fighting. Oh, these guys have guns. Oh, by the way, A is now jump. Y is kick. Ah, you have to figure that out? Ah, well, enjoy dying a couple times while you mash buttons. Oh, my word. So, yeah,
Yeah.
play
Interesting.
Doug Hates His Job.
So play
for,
that
like,
game.
The last, yeah.
Okay.
For a good, it takes like, what,
Is
4 hours to get 1,000 points?
My
if
God.
you
Dude, that's such a
It's-
waste of time. Come on.
But it's worth it. It's got really high
It's worth
TA
it.
ratio.
It's really interesting.
No, it's
very clever gameplay.
play it to figure out why it sucks.
4 hours is too much. I should be. That's like 4,000 points. That's wasting my time.
I finished the game, I uninstalled it, and then I went onto the store to try and leave a review for this game. Just like a no star, no one should play this game ever, and they wouldn't even let me do that. They're like, nope, no, reviews are blocked for this game. We know exactly what you're going to say.
Oh, really? Reviews are blocked?
No, I couldn't find it on the store. So I couldn't review it because I just imagine that they've blocked reviews. The developer's like, actually, I don't need to know what people think of this game.
Got you.
Yeah, got your $6, haha. YOLO, now I'm off to the Bahamas. So
Wow.
that's so far April Achievement Challenge. That's the couple games I've played since we last convened.
That was unexpected.
Yeah.
Now I'm done with my rants.
Okay. I played. Simone, have you played any games?
I played a few. I've got 3 on my list.
Bring it.
Okay. So, last episode I mentioned that I'd started Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. Yeah.
Yes, and you were fun.
You
You're
guys-
enjoying it.
Yeah, it is good fun. You guys all have heard, you know what this game is?
I think I played it back in the day. Yes.
Back in the 90s?
I do think I played it. Yeah, I don't think so.
N64?
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
That's right. Actually, I recall now because Kyle said that he had played it on arcade and we worked out it was a different game.
Yep.
Similar, but different. So I've 100%ed that game. You may recall that I said one of the last achievements I needed was to play a mirrored race.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I was explaining this to Kyle. In my ignorance, I assumed that you'd play the same race, except left was right and right was left. And
Okay.
Kyle said, that sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's not nearly that bad.
Is it reverse circuit? Is it?
It's a reverse circuit.
Yeah, that
So-
sounds a lot easier,
makes
more
more
Yeah, it was
doable.
much better. So, so 100% in Star Wars. Now, the other game I mentioned last episode was Nexoria. Now, I played this last year for April Achievement Challenge because it's 4 to 8 hours and it gives you 4,000 points.
Nice.
Now, I remembered why I stopped playing this game. And it's not the game itself is fine, and it's on PC, but it crashes for no reason. So what was happening was I couldn't get past the 3rd dungeon because halfway through it would just crash.
Is it on Xbox as well?
No, just PC. I lie. It's a play anyway game.
Okay, it's anywhere. Yeah.
Yep.
I just think it would saves pass between 2 devices.
Well, it's a play anyway, so yes, it would. I didn't even check to see if it was on Xbox. I'm sure it was just on Windows when I bought it.
Might get you around.
However, while I was on holiday, I didn't have my laptop plugged into power all that much, and I managed to get past the 3rd dungeon. As long as my laptop was off power and it was just using battery, I managed to get through.
What? Okay, that's interesting.
Okay.
So yeah, whizzed through a few dungeons. Now it's getting hard. A few of my characters have died, so I haven't 100%ed the game, but I made a big chip in it during the holidays.
That's very good. That's
where
like
most of
proper
my
gaming.
sport-
That's not like we're just playing easy game to get easy 1,000 points. You're doing actual gaming.
Yeah, well, there's an easy mode, which you can just cheese. It's super easy.
Oh, is it less than 6 to 8 hours, or is it still always going to be the same?
I think it's hard to say because it came out and there was no easy mode, and people were completing it. And then there was a title update, and the developer added an easy mode. So those estimates for how long to take, the most common estimate is 1 to 2 hours. But averaged out, they say 4 to 8 hours, and that includes the title updates as well. So yeah, now I must say I think it's a good little, really budget intro to Rogue. It's a roguelite.
Roguelike.
Roguelites, probably.
No, it's a road light means you die and you come back slightly stronger.
Yeah.
Still from scratch. Well, still from the start, but stronger. This one, you just die. So no, roguelike. Yeah.
Roguelike. So dead is dead.
Dead is dead. You start again from scratch. yeah, but I don't know. Still, I'm not an expert on roguelikes, so don't take my word for it. But I'm actually kind of enjoying it. It's very addictive.
Yeah, as long as you feel like you got progress, isn't it? One of those things, you keep plodding along and doing a bit more.
Well, you make progress till you die.
Yes.
And then things are normal again.
Yep. So yeah, that's Nexoria.
And then your last game.
Oh, cool. Yep. My last
Well, actually,
game...
I can sprinkle a game in if you want to.
Oh,
Yes,
oh,
yes,
okay.
let's do that.
Sprinkle a game.
I could like to sprinkle in Minecraft Dungeons, which is kind of like a roguelike as well.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you 100%ed that game.
There's been DLC.
Oh, that's
Lots
tiring.
and lots of DLC.
Really?
There's now... I've got 45 achievements in this game, which seems like a lot, you
Wow.
think?
That is a lot, yep.
It's not. It's like 53% of the game.
Wow.
There's actually... How many is there? Oh, so there must be 100 or something like that. Yeah, I can't really tell. I can tell. I mean, I've earned... But yeah, there's tons of stuff now. Tons of DLC. Because they keep bringing out seasons all the time.
Yep.
And then bringing out extra islands and places to go and hang out and do stuff.
Okay.
So Kingsman's been playing it like a man obsessed, as he does.
Yep.
And there's towers now. You can go in these tower things, and you kind of go in, clear an area next. Then you got to level 30, and then there's an achievement for getting 50 or 100 playing for fun. Yes, that's right. There's like I think you get an achievement for doing 100 floors. But also there's a whole bunch of achievements for completing areas which he can get into because he's already done the game. So he's like, well, just come with me. And then you can come in and clear the area. So I've just been going through the thing with him. It's a cool game, and it's a very rewarding game. You know, Division 2, you pick up lots of rubbish.
Yep. Yeah.
This you don't. You pick up stuff which is kind of like, oh, this is really cool. Oh, this is really cool. Oh, this is really... And it kind of keeps giving you slightly cooler stuff each time you play.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool, yeah.
That's actually impressive.
Yeah. It's very fun. It's a good old loot shooter, yeah. A schluter,
Yeah.
as we like to call it.
So when you guys were talking about the tower in Discord, you were talking about the Minecraft tower.
Yes, that's right.
Because I immediately thought you
Oh,
were
you
talking
thought
about
Division.
the Division
Destiny.
2 tower. And I was like, I thought you guys had done this tower. What's going on?
Yeah,
Is
no.
there new towers coming
New
out?
towers. Different tower. Minecraft tower. More blocky.
Ah, yes. Seems
there's-
like if a game runs out of ideas, they're like, put a tower
Put
in.
a tower in it, exactly. What a Halo tower. That'd be exciting.
That'd be pretty fun.
Halo ring.
Co-op
or
Halo.
something. Yeah. What was that mission when you have to go up the loop all the time? There's a mission in Halo, first at Halo, that you go up and you keep getting lost. Because then you go back down again.
Oh,
Yeah, that one.
number one.
Yes.
In Halo 1, yeah, there was that mission. There's like,
Don't remember it.
oh,
it
it was horrible. You always
I
get
remember
lost.
it.
Yeah, you always get
That's
lost.
the worst.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah.
It almost turned me off Halo completely.
Yeah. Tower and Forza as well. Amazing.
There's a tower in Forza.
So to get the achievement, you have to do 100 tower floors, and there's actually work. What you do is you can go to level 5, and I don't know if you remember this game, but if you roll over something, you can kind of go from one area to another over like water or chasms and stuff like that. You ever play this game much? I thought you played a bit of Minecraft. No, none of you play Minecraft.
I've
So
played
you can-
Minecraft, yeah.
But not dungeons.
Not dungeons.
Not
No,
dungeons,
why
no.
not? It's fun.
We play the OG.
The OG. So there's one on one of the missions on level 5. You can roll from one area to another, and it doesn't ping the tower, so none of the enemies appear.
Okay.
And then you can just walk up the towers until you get to the end. And then there's a way of saving it, getting out again. It's the whole thing. Actually, Kingsman posted how to do it. And then you go out and save it, go back in again. Then you fight the last boss guy and defeat him. And then you get to complete the tower. And you've done 30 levels. Well, you've actually only done 5, plus the boss at the
Right.
top.
Okay.
He said the
how
last tower had the same thing on a different place, though. They always put in something that you can kind of... There's like a
Okay.
cheat or a...
So there's like
A
a secret
cheese.
level type way to get to it.
Yes, indeed.
Wait,
yes.
Kyle. Did you say secret tunnel?
Secret level.
Secret level,
secret
he said.
tunnel.
Yes.
There's no secret
Secret
tunnels
tunnel.
in Minecraft.
It's been
Yeah.
patched. Oh, I thought you said they weren't going to patch it. That's funny. He says it's been patched now.
No. He's been telling everyone it's been patched. Where were
Oh.
you, Lee?
I was trying to stay awake today. I've been trying to stay awake.
Uh,
Yeah, so it was very cool. So I did 30 levels basically by doing this one.
Oh,
One
yeah.
cheaty
How long does
cheaty.
it take to do all 30 levels normally?
Oh, it'll take a while. It'll take a few minutes each level because you've got to clear each level.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay, so when you say it'll take a while, you mean it'll take 2 hours?
it's probably like 5 minutes a level, maybe. If you kind of, because some of the levels get quite difficult after a while. The first level's easy, and then it obviously gets harder and harder as you're going higher. But even what level was level 3 or 4 was ridiculous because you kind of start in the middle, nowhere, and then you've got to go and run and hide because you get killed all the time, and you start with no weapons as well. So you can keep upgrading on your weapons as you go through. So it's actually quite difficult.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, but I got lots of achievements.
Yes.
It's fun.
Nice.
Oh, good on you.
Yeah.
So how
That's
far
good.
away are you from 100%ing Minecraft?
Oh, miles away.
Well, no. First question is, are you planning to?
No, because I'd have to go and buy the DLC possibly, and I think
Oh.
it's like a bit of a grind sort of game
Why do you have to buy it if it's Microsoft?
because it's
Because
DLC.
that's what they do.
The DLC's for sale. You have to buy the DLC. So
Yeah, the game
Oh.
is on Game Pass, but the DLC is not.
Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting.
yeah, that's how Forza works. You get the game for free, but then you get the base for free, and then if you want the DLC, you have to pay,
Ah, yes, you're right.
and you wait for sales or
Right.
10% off. So it's on sale now. Actually,
Okay.
if you were to buy it, it's on sale currently.
In my mind, it was title updates, not DLC. I'm with you now.
Yep. Bit of a
Yes.
difference.
No, this is all DLC. There's extra islands you can get on Minecraft.
Hmm.
And Kinsman was saying they're very good though. Like the DLCs are very good because they're different. Like they actually do add a lot to the game. Different enemies,
cool.
different biomes, all that sort of cool stuff. So
Biomes.
biomes.
Amazing.
Yes, it's very good though. It's fun.
Oh,
I'm surprised you haven't played it actually.
I know. Well, we were pestered when it first came
Yeah,
out.
I remember pestering you a
Uh,
lot, thinking you might play it.
Yeah, and then we just didn't.
And Carl just
so-
went, "Oh yeah, I'll play it soon," knowing he was never going to play it. And then,
I have too many other games to play.
but you keep playing Halo, so you know.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm good at Halo. So it feels good to be good at a game.
This is an amazing game though. For this reason, you're good at this game. Minecraft makes you feel amazing.
Okay.
It's easy.
I'll think about it.
It's easy enough. Even I can do it. Like it's not that hard.
And how
Yeah,
much did
that's-
Kingsman help?
Oh no, that was definitely helped me. But then one mission he kept dying. I helped him a few times, which was funny because he's way higher level than me, and he was struggling because he was trying to run through everything, and he kept dying.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I actually had to resurrect him and bring him back to life a few times.
You
And I
just
did
stand in the
remind
corner
him
with
of
your
that. Yeah, bro.
bow. That's hilarious.
Yeah, and then FIFA, but it's just FIFA.
FIFA's just FIFA.
It's fun.
It's a good COVID game.
It's such a good COVID game, yes. Such a good COVID game. I played so many games, kind of half awake, going, just leaning slightly to the right.
Just lying against the couch going,
Good.
I feel like
Kick,
I'm dead.
X, kick, shoot, goal. Brilliant. Next level.
Look at me, I won the championship.
Exactly. Simone, your final game?
Yes.
Yes. So now this is going to be a really lame description because what I like about this game mostly is the art and the mechanics, and that doesn't come over very well in words. But a game you've played, Lee, that you said you'd warned me was very hard. Gorogoa.
Oh, it's an interesting game, though. But yes,
It
I think it's very
is.
difficult. Yeah.
It is my favorite puzzle game of all time.
Oh,
You made
sorry,
him
I need
choke on
water. I need some
No
water.
shame, Carl. The poor man has COVID. Remember?
I'm
Yeah.
trying to talk much.
We mustn't startle him.
That's why I might die.
So yeah, Gorogoa puzzle game came to Game Pass a couple weeks ago now. Right, how to describe it? You have 4 blocks that you can use, and Lee, I don't know how to say this. It's story driven. No, let me start from the beginning. I'm sorry.
Do you know
this
what
game's
I'd
just
say?
amazing.
What it's like is a bit like a platformer almost, but you've got to make the platform for the person to get around and do stuff.
You do.
Yeah.
You do, and there's puzzles involved. Sometimes tiles need to be in the correct order.
Timing as well. One of the
Timing's
levels.
important.
There's an achievement where you have to make sure the timing because of the ball. You have
Yeah.
to catch the ball and then make it, and then switch it around, and then it was
That's right. That one's the only stressful part of the
Yeah,
game.
it was.
Otherwise, the
Yeah,
game's actually very chill.
Yep.
So story-wise, you don't meet. There's this young boy who sees an interesting, almost sea creature-looking thing go through the city. And he looks through his research book and he tries to figure out what it is. And he comes across this picture that kind of looks like a very big, eccentric seahorse kind of face. And in the picture there, it shows that two people, not peasant type, but just citizens, offering up a bowl of what looks like fruit, 5 different colors of fruit. And so what you do is you go through the various levels, collecting each color of these 5 fruit that you need, and you offer it up to the beast of some kind, and that's the end of the game. How many times did you play through it, Lee?
Just once.
Just once. I've played through it a few times now because I'm trying to get the achievement where you complete it in half an hour, and I'm doing it without a guide.
Yes,
Ooh,
I did see
good
that
job.
achievement, and I was like, yeah, I don't know if I can be bothered to remember that much. There's a lot of stuff goes on in that game.
There is a lot of stuff. Interestingly, I gave it a shot at lunchtime, and I'm pretty sure that my second playthrough was under half an hour, but I'm reading that the achievement is glitched. So I
okay.
might need to erase my save game, my save data,
Yep.
and try again.
And reload it again, yeah.
Yep. So I've played through the story 3 times now, and I'm getting a sense of what the story is about. Because obviously, when you play through it the first time, you're figuring out the puzzles. You're stop-starting a lot. I think you see the boy in various stages of his life. Sometimes you see him as a healthy boy. Sometimes you see him in a wheelchair. Sometimes you see him as a teenager that's sick of studying. And sometimes you see him as an old man. And I believe they're all the same person. Whereas in the beginning, I thought they were his ancestors.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the story, you find out how he got through those different stages of being in a wheelchair, becoming the old man eventually. So through the story, right up until the end, he's actually seeing the future.
Okay.
Is that with the whole war and all that sort of stuff's happening as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So it's actually very interesting, the second playthrough. I'd suggest doing it. Although if you did find it hard, it might not be worth a second playthrough.
It was just a time thing because it was taking a while to get through all the puzzles. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Did I actually remember how this... If I was to play it through again, would I remember? Or would we sit there going, oh, no. What did I do here last time?
Yeah.
Because some of it's
And I
quite
think-
intricate. Some of it's really intricate. When actually going through the different levels, when you click on an area and it takes you through that area to the next area, there's a few of those things going on.
That's right. And the way the game mechanics work is so unique, so interesting. I couldn't help... I never got frustrated with the game. I never felt tricked at all. What I like most... One of my favorite aspects is the fact that you can pick up layers off the card you're on and move it onto another side.
Yeah, that's right.
So now you've got 2 parts of the puzzle, whereas before you just had 1. It's very difficult to understand until you've seen a trailer of some kind. Yeah, and so now I think what helped me with the story, or what helped me with the puzzles, especially my speedrun, was I brought this game with me on holiday via XCloud.
Oh, okay. So you use
So
the mouse.
I played it through my phone
with touch.
with a controller. No, it doesn't have touch controls.
Oh, okay. Also with the controller. Okay.
Yeah, I thought it did, but no, it doesn't. So halfway through our holiday, our road trip, I brought the game to my mom and I said, try this. And I had her play through the first 2.5 puzzles. So her replaying what I had already played helped me remember what was going on.
Yeah, right. Did
So,
she
yeah,
enjoy it?
Because she doesn't play electronic puzzle games ever, unless it's something like Candy Crush. So she appreciated the puzzle element of it, but she didn't appreciate the art side of it. Because for her, all she'd know is maybe all games look like this.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, I think she enjoyed it, but she wasn't blown away like I was, because I'd never played a puzzle game like this.
And it's all hand drawn as well. It's very clever.
It's very clever. It's incredible. In fact, one of my favorite little puzzles involves it's the last puzzle where you've got a train and you have to create the
Yes.
coin.
Oh, yes, that's
put
right. Yeah.
And it wasn't. That's not a difficult part of the puzzle, but the fact that you end up with a coin at the end there that you then use in the train, it just tickled my brain.
Because was
Absolutely.
it the sun? Was it a picture of the sun or something that you capture and then turn into a coin?
It's actually a picture of the grandfather version of you on the face of a coin,
Right, yeah.
Man.
and then you.
But you
pop
make
it
a
in,
circle
so-
out of it. You get a circle from somewhere else, don't you? And put it on his head, and then it turns into a coin.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So yeah, I know.
It's very
And
cool,
you know-
Carl. It is a really cool little game. Like,
It's
it's just
very
interesting. Even because I went through the guide because I was kind of achievement challenging with it. But even then, it was kind of really cool to just go through. In fact, you could show someone the video, the walkthrough, as a like, look at this game. It's really cool, and then watch them, and you can watch it because it's very fluid. When the guy shows you, he obviously knows what he's doing, so it's very fluid the way he does it.
I was watching Simone play, and it does look very pretty.
I was thinking of having a third attempt tonight at the speed run and just telling Carl to watch.
Yeah, it's.
Just to see it.
I think if you're confident and know what you're doing, there's not much faffing around. So you just kind of go
Yeah.
right here, and
And
spin
it's,
this.
It's beautiful, and I don't just mean the hand drawing. I mean the mechanics are beautiful.
Yeah.
So
High praise.
So yeah, and you know me, I'm not a fan of puzzle games. This tops it. This is number one. And I don't think no game is going to top this game for puzzles for a long time.
Do you know the charts this month though? What's in the charts this month? Is that game?
Gorogoa?
It is. No, it seriously is. It's like top.
What?
Yep.
Really?
I noticed it today.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. If I can find. Talking much
I was
sells.
not expecting that.
No,
This
me
game
neither.
is only about 2 hours long.
Where is it? It's number 32 in the charts. New entry.
32. Okay, that's
Which is really
great.
good.
Very cool. Very cool. Indeed.
That's above like Call of Duty 3 and Guardians of the Galaxy and stuff like that. Like it's above some good games. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Nice.
I noticed it today.
So
I
there we
thought
go.
so. It's all your fault for playing it. Like you've.
I'm sorry I've done such a terrible job of explaining how the puzzles work, but it's something you have to see. It's
The
you know-
movement and the animation is all very fluid when it works.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why it's
it
worth
is.
watching a demo or walkthrough. Actually, play the demo because the demo's the first level, isn't it? Or something? What's the demo?
The demo, you only unlock the demo after you
After
finish the game.
completed it. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Because that's an achievement for doing that.
Yes, there is. It is. That's very cool.
And how did XCloud perform?
Very well. There was one place, Kyle, you'd know, halfway through the trip where I didn't use the Wi-Fi. I was on 4G and I only had 2 bars. And that whole day I'd been having problems with the internet, even though I was on 4G, but only 2 bars.
Mm-hmm.
And when we got to our motel and I still only had 2 bars, I thought, well, this will be a good test. And the game just ran beautifully.
So good,
2 bars, no problem at all.
man.
XCloud, it's interesting. So I don't have it with me here, but for myself and I bought the OtterBox controller.
Is it made of wood?
No, it's not. I gave up. Get lost. It's an Australian company, and I found a list of top 5 XCloud clips, and this was number 1. And I thought, hey, well, it's an Australian company. I'm not going to look any further than that. Bought one for myself. Bought one for Kyle. What's interesting though is now it's not bad. It's just noticeable. It's because you're holding the phone up and you've got your hands lower down. It's heavy. And I can't imagine playing it for more than an hour because it's not super comfortable for long play. And I found myself frowning a lot. And every now and then, now this happened a while ago, I tested it out using Crackdown 3. And every time I had to read something, I had to bring it real close. And then
I think it's better for iPads. So if we get an iPad, one would be the way to go.
I think so. Carl's trying to convince me to get an iPad.
Yep,
What do you use to get an iPad, Carl?
I've got one.
Oh,
A
I
big
see.
one. But that's only for Kyle.
Oh, Carl's iPad.
It is my iPad.
So
I
those
use it.
OtterBox guys do all sorts of stuff. Don't they? Do phone cases and all sorts. So they're very good at
Yeah.
that stuff. It's known for.
Very cool.
I think it's hard wearing, isn't it? That stuff. You can kind of throw it around your phone's device.
Long life stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. The OtterBox is throw your phone out the window type case.
Yeah. Type case.
Yeah.
So yeah, XCloud is great and perfect for games like Gorogoa. Although Gorogoa is so beautiful, play it on a big screen.
Yes.
But if you have to, play it on your phone.
We've ignored.
very good.
He's just walked off. Paul's just walked off. Oh, he's back again.
Oh, sorry, I've got a bad throat. I might just go grab some water.
Good idea.
Yeah, bit of
Go
a
for it.
cough.
This guy's all recovering from COVID, remember?
Yeah.
I haven't. Yeah, I've been talking more than normal. So yes.
That's true. That's true. So yeah,
I think that's all our games, is it?
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah. So not much else is happening. I think we're in the last stretch of the April Achievement Challenge, so we may, get another fire for the next 5 days or so, lit underneath our bums and go get a bunch more achievements, or we could just go back to CyberPunk
And play FIFA.
Halo. Just something with graphics and a story.
Yeah.
That's right.
So, I think that's all our games for April Achievement Challenge. Well, let's talk about the game giveaway quick, because we've made it easier, even easier for you guys, and it's just subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll enter you into our game giveaway. We've got 4 games that we're gonna spin the wheel and give away to random people, and then we've got a month of PC Game Pass for the best comment left on our YouTube, on a YouTube video of ours.
But we want to get to 100 people, 100
Yeah, so-
subscribers, not robots.
So we'll do the draw once we get to 100 people subscribe to our YouTube channel. So if you haven't subscribed yet, jump in, because you might win a game from us. If you want to know what the games are, check our website. Because
yes,
we've got a website now.
we've got a website.
When does this competition end?
When we get
When
to
we
100.
get to 100 subscribers on
Oh,
YouTube.
okay.
We're currently sitting on 69, I
Oh,
think.
it's gone up one.
So we just, 21 away? No, 31 away.
31 away.
I can't do maths.
No, you can't, can you?
No. So yeah, so that's for our game giveaway. We're eager to give these games away sooner rather than later. So definitely check that out.
And this is now on
Oh.
YouTube. We're on YouTube again, so you can now watch this. If you're listening, you wanted to watch this, and you can actually see what we're doing.
Yeah, we're back in live streaming.
Yeah.
Hello everyone that we're live streaming to. We're live on Twitch and YouTube, and it's gonna be fun. Live streaming is back, yo. We're bringing
yo.
live streams back. I think we got to make a song out of that.
Yes.
So that's pretty much the game giveaway announcement, and that's it really. We just got to go on to screenshot of the week. Hey Simone.
Yes, this week has been interesting. Every week seems to be different, eh?
Look, I've got a
Yes.
button. Look, the button.
Oh,
You got
what
the button?
button is this?
I've
He's
got a screenshot of
button.
the week button.
Oh, nice.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I knew Paul
Okay,
would be impressed with that.
Man,
So yes, as mentioned, this week's been interesting. We had 7 submissions, all from the same person. Now,
Wait a minute, there's a
this
limit.
is that allowed?
No, it's not allowed.
No, 7's the limit.
Oh, 7 is the limit. Oh, I
The
thought-
idea is you can do one a
I
day.
thought it was 5 for some reason. Okay. Well,
No, one a
so
day, 7 days in a week.
One a day, but is it allowed that only one person entered?
Yes, that's fine. If you snooze, you lose.
so
That's
which one's the
fine.
winner? Because I'll bring it up whichever the winner is.
Yeah, okay. So all the submissions are from Scarred for Life. Now, and the screenshots are fantastic. He's playing Control at the
X-Men
moment.
Control, yeah.
And that game is just perfect for screenshots. He had a bit of an advantage because obviously we're playing baby games at the moment and they don't make for great screenshots. So well done, Scarred, for
which one is it,
not
look?
participating. So, okay, so 3 of his screenshots.
You know
Oh,
that he
four of
didn't
them.
win.
What do you mean?
Go to the top.
Oh, what is this? A disruption happening live on air?
Somebody else has won.
Oh, was it me?
No, did you post any?
No. I live in hope that someone's just gonna watermelon my name.
Watermelon, my name.
No, tell me what you're thinking, Lee. 'Cause I think you're
Go to the
wrong.
very, very top, and someone called Spirited something or other is one.
Oh, I'm
Oh.
sorry. That was last week's.
What?
I
So-
should mention Rebecca. Rebecca won last week.
Right. Well, I feel
Yeah?
like we need to mention that then. Is that
You're
allowed?
right,
Because
I
I don't
completely forgot.
see the line. Wait a minute.
Oh, there
I
was no
didn't-
LAN.
I didn't make a line. I was on holiday.
Oh my god, it's really confusing. I'm looking for
Yeah,
my
I'm
line.
sorry. I'm sorry. I've done the line every other time.
Well, this time
Okay.
it's very important.
Okay, shh, now.
Shh, don't say
You're
anything.
completely right.
No one noticed. It's fine.
Last week when we were on holiday, we didn't have a podcast. That week, Spirited Sojourn won with her screenshot. Fantastic screenshot.
It's
From,
on screen now if you're watching, people.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So that one won with 5 watermelons. Fantastic screenshot there. So sorry for forgetting Rebecca. I love this screenshot. We
That's
all
awesome.
did, really.
Yeah, it's such a cool screenshot.
Very, very cool.
Well done. So that was last week's winner.
So,
That was last week.
so has he won like? Has he got like 4 winners? Scarred for life, though.
Okay, so we already know who the winner is. It's Scarred for Life, or as he's named himself this month, Not Participating for Life.
Yes.
Okay. Now it doesn't really matter which one of his screenshots wins, but I do need to know. I need to pick one for Instagram. So
Should we do
I'm
a
gonna-
vote now? I like that one there. I think that's quite cool.
There we go. Lee's just voting live on air. I don't know. Is this is coercion, isn't it? Because
I've
you
got-
could be like, "Hey,
I've got-
Scarred, what would you give me?"
I've got
If,
tons of power. I've got control of the
Okay.
deck, so
How about this, guys? Okay, we have and you guys just joined our Discord, Ozbuff Fanatic. Hop into our screenshot
Oh,
of
that's
the
a-
week channel.
a very good idea.
Look through the screenshots from Control, and for your favorite, just pick one of the screenshots that already has 3 votes, and tell us your favorite by giving it the 4th watermelon. And we won't wait. We'll wrap it up, but at least that'll give me something to post on
I
Instagram.
thought we could play some music, do some drum roll or something.
Oh, or just
Dum, dum,
elevator
dum, dum.
music.
Elevator
That's
music.
not-
Do,
It's-
do, do, do.
Some crickets. Would that work?
What about I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. Sleep all night and work all day.
Oh, thank you, Oz. He's done it.
You've done it. Okay, let me go and find.
Yep.
Why do I have so much trouble finding this cheap?
Oh, and Paul's added a watermelon too.
Oh.
Okay, cool.
Brilliant.
Thanks.
Oh, so is it the night sky one? What is that? Is that
it?
night sky, or is that kind of weird?
Looks like a cityscape.
cityscape. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's an indoor quarry actually.
Oh,
with a sky.
If this is the place I'm thinking of, yeah. It's very interesting. Oh. We've had an influx. Oz voted for this is very
This is what
boring
happens
for
when
the-
you involve people.
Yes, people are the worst.
No, that's fine. We're gonna go with Oz's because that was the instructions. But thank you for your vote, Lee. And I think Emily jumped in as well.
I didn't vote. Wasn't me.
No, I know you didn't. Sorry, I mean Paul.
Okay.
yes.
Thank you, Paul.
No, there's
I'm
a
so
clear
used to
winner.
saying Lee on the podcast. Thank you, Paul.
There's a clear
now we're
winner.
gonna-
It's okay. He's a 6 voter. There's a 6. Oh,
Guys.
there's a
Okay,
clear
we-
winner with 6 watermelons anyway.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
There
Thank
we
you.
go.
Wow.
We finally, after all that, found a winner for screenshot of the week. It was Scarred. Spoiler alert.
Well done, Scarred. Well done. Mr. No Competition Man.
Yeah.
We'll let him have
Well
this week.
done. Well done. You know, I obviously we've been busy, but Scarred might be winning
Oh.
for this year.
Oh, wait a minute. I need
I'll
to
need
put a
to
stop
check.
to that.
Right, we got to put more screenshots in the channel. We can't just have a week go by without anyone putting screenshots. Paul, where's your
Yes.
screenshots?
Yeah, come on, Paul.
I'll start uploading some.
Good man. And you know the
Maximum of
rules.
7, eh? Otherwise,
Maximum of 7.
Maximum of
week.
7. And you know the rules. No HUD. It's got to be a clean shot.
no
there's a-
HUD
Ooh.
If
is
there's
not
a
a
HUD,
rule. We'll just get negative watermelons on your face.
Ah.
Wow.
we,
Such hate for the
And-
HUD.
so no HUD, and don't post a link from the Xbox app because that is just terrible, Lee.
Look, you can do whatever you want if you're happy to lose out on votes.
Okay.
And we have
You
a
know
nice
the reason to
little
do that is
trophy.
because it's easy.
Lazy people.
Lazy people. But we've got a nice little trophy with a star. And at the end of the year, who's ever won the most screenshots gets the trophy.
Yes. Yes, we have a physical trophy which we will mail to you no matter where you live.
Although Simone's winning, so she's cheating, we reckon. Oh, look, I won again. Well, that was a surprise.
Look. But the watermelons don't say. No, but the spreadsheet does.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Right.
And I think that's us for tonight. We've now kept these COVID boys up longer than they should have been.
Yeah, my brain is starting to say, go away.
I need drink.
Yep.
Yes.
And I think that's a good time to say, let's all go away.
Oh,
thank
so
you
we've
guys
got a
for
question
listening.
from the audience asking if we're North or South Island.
I'm now South Island.
I'm North Island. And where are you guys?
We're Australia.
Australia.
Look, we cover all of Australasia.
Exactly.
We're very inclusive here.
Yeah. We are friends with Aussies, we promise.
Yes.
Although Paul is the only ANZ born person here.
True.
Yeah, Paul is the only Kiwi on our
Yes.
Kiwi podcast.
That's right.
It's amazing. So thanks for joining us, Paul, on such short notice.
Yep, that's all cool.
Hope you had fun. Hope we didn't keep you up past your bedtime.
I'm a bit worried. I think I heard some tapping on the keyboard for our eldest, and that sort of means he's awake and he's starting to lose it because the game's not working right for him.
Right, we need to
Alright.
release
It's when the
you
keyboard
and
comes
sort that
flying
out.
towards your camera. You know, oh yeah,
Yeah, he's in a few rooms away from me, so
through the wall then. Yeah.
Amazing.
wait,
So-
he's now looking in through the crack in the door, staring at me.
All right. We better wrap this up before Paul gets murdered by his eldest there.
Correction, I'm 1 room away from you.
Oh, there we go.
Correction, he's
Wonderful.
doing something from me.
Oh.
I don't know.
I am 1 room away from you.
So, thanks for listening, guys. Remember to pay the fee. And if you want to follow us on the socials, check out our website that has links to everywhere where the podcast is. Mr. Paul, where can they find you?
You can generally find me on most social medias under Hippo HQ and my YouTube channel, which is kind of still operating. I think I got a new sub a few minutes ago.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I haven't had one in a couple of months because I haven't uploaded in since moving to Christchurch. So yeah, just look up Hippo HQ where I do DM tools and character builds for various tabletop RPGs.
Very cool.
Very cool. Mr. Lee.
I'm still Lee Howard on Twitter and on Xbox.
Has not
New house,
changed.
but not new name.
Nope.
New house, who does? And Simone.
Jim Bean, NZ on Xbox and Twitter.
And you can find me at Zarkras on Xbox and maybe Twitter soon at some point.
What?
Think-
No, we might go to Mastodon. Mastodon?
Mastodon, I think it
Mastodon,
is.
that's it, yeah.
We'll see. I read a post today that says that if you're an admin, you can read people's DMs on Mastodon.
Excellent. We need that. Then.
Wow.
I'm all about the DMs. Why are they not messaging me? I'll be asking them. Why are you not messaging me? What's going on?
Why are you not DMing me this? So thank you guys. We've been the XboxCast and we'll see you all on Xbox Live. Goodbye and good night.